Hey everyone, welcome back to New Auto Cars, your go-to place for the freshest, most in-depth car reviews, walkarounds, and deep dives. Today we've got something truly special. A full visual review of the 2026 Bentley Continental GTC Mulliner. This is the Grand Convertible, the ultimate expression of luxury, performance, and bespoke craftsmanship from Bentley's Mulliner division. Let's dive in. Narrator. Calm, confident tone. As the sun glints off the graceful curves of this convertible, you immediately sense something extraordinary. This is not just any luxury car. This is the Bentley Continental GTC Mulliner, the 2026 model, and it represents the pinnacle of grand touring elegance. From its sculpted body to its handcrafted interior, every detail exudes refinement. Scene directions. Visuals. A wide aerial shot of the car, parked in a scenic driveway or driveway-like setting, perhaps near a tree-lined path or elegant mansion. Slow dolly in from rear 3/4, catching the long hood, muscular rear haunches, and the soft top. Cut to close-ups of the front grille, headlights, and Mulliner badging. Narrator. Let's start with the exterior. The front end is bold yet sophisticated. The iconic Bentley Matrix grille stands proud, flanked by sleek, modern headlamps that give it an assertive but graceful face. The Mulliner touch is evident right away. Bespoke paint options, finely crafted chrome, and little details that elevate this convertible above the rest. Scene directions. Close up on the grille. Zoom in slowly, let the light reflect off the chrome. Camera pans up to the headlights. Show their design, any LED elements, and turn them on so you can highlight their glow. Cut to Mulliner badges on the fenders or doors. Narrator. From the side profile, the GTC Mulliner is a study in poise. Its proportions are timeless: a long hood, a smooth beltline, and that elegant convertible roof. The lines flow with purpose, soft but powerful, and the wheel arches flare just enough to hint at the power that lies beneath. Scene directions. Side shot tracking along the car from front to rear, capturing the door, beltline, and roof. Show the soft top. Maybe a transition shot with the roof going up or down, or just a close-up of its fabric texture. Narrator. The wheels are unmistakable, forged Mulliner wheels that combine style with strength. Depending on specification, you might see 22-inch wheels, uniquely designed for this Mulliner convertible, giving it that perfect stance. Scene directions. Close up on the wheel, spin it slightly to catch light on spokes. Zoom into the brake calipers, perhaps even the Bentley emblem on the wheel center cap. Narrator. As you move behind, the rear end of the GTC Mulliner is elegant and muscular. The taillights wrap around softly, and the trunk lid features subtle sculpting. The dual exhaust tips peeking out from the rear bumper hint at performance and authority. With the roof down, the silhouette is even more striking, a graceful, open Tourer. Scene directions. Rear 3/4 shot with roof down. Close-ups on the taillights, trunk lid badge, and exhaust finishers. Narrator. Now, open the door, and you're invited into a world where craftsmanship meets modern luxury. The Mulliner division is responsible for some of the most bespoke, handcrafted touches in the automotive world, and this GTC Mulliner wears them proudly. The interior is trimmed in the finest hides, with stitching so perfect it feels like art. Scene directions. Exterior and then door handle motion to open the door. Camera moves inside. Wide interior shot capturing dashboard, seats, and center console. Close-ups on seats, stitching, headrests, and perhaps embroidered Mulliner logos. Narrator. The seats are plush and deeply luxurious, ventilated, heated, probably massaging, crafted from premium leather hides. The color combinations are extraordinary. You might have two-tone hides, contrast stitching, quilted patterns. Mulliner gives its customers a wide palette to choose from, and each car can become a unique expression. Scene directions. Close up on seat surfaces, stitching, quilting, embroidery. Pan across seat adjustments, door panels, and armrests. Footage of hand-on leather door trim, gently caressing it to show texture. Narrator. On the dashboard, you'll notice a blend of traditional craftsmanship and modern tech. The veneer is hand-selected and hand-finished, the metal switches feel solid and precise, and the center console is dominated by Bentley's signature controls, thoughtfully laid out for both beauty and function. Scene directions. Close up on dashboard veneer, dashboard stitching, and air vents. Focus on center console. gear selector, drive mode buttons, perhaps the infotainment screen. Narrator. Speaking of infotainment, Bentley equips the GTC Mulliner with a state-of-the-art system. High-resolution screens, seamless connectivity, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and more. But even with all that modern gear, Mulliner's touches don't fade. Hidden veneer, bespoke inlays, and personalized trim options give it a truly handcrafted feel. Scene directions. Show infotainment screen turning on, scanning menus. Highlight detail in the rotary knobs, infotainment interface, and passenger side veneer. Show the passenger side veneer in detail, maybe the glove compartment area, and the door speaker grills. Narrator. Now, let's talk performance. Under the hood, or rather, under the sculpted long front hood, the 2026 GTC Mulliner is powered by a 4.0-liter plug-in hybrid twin-turbo V8 that produces 771 horsepower. That's serious power, matched with 738 pound-feet of torque. It's not just about speed. This is refined power, delivered smoothly, with all-wheel drive, and with the capability to cruise with poise. Scene directions. Pop the hood or simulate it. Camera moves from grille to engine bay. Close-ups on the engine, turbos, hybrid components, any badges. Perhaps show the charging port if accessible. Narrator. That hybrid setup means you can tap into electric power too. For short distances, you can run quietly on battery, enjoying the luxury and silence. But when you push it, that twin-turbo V8 kicks in, and the GTC Mulliner transforms. The power is immediate, the surge thrilling, yet still in true Bentley style. Scene directions. Show driving clips. Car silently rolling in a quiet neighborhood, electric mode then accelerating on a winding road, engines roaring. Interior shot. Driver's hands on wheel, instrument cluster showing power split, hybrid indicators. Narrator. The transmission is an 8-speed double-clutch automatic, delivering gear shifts swiftly and precisely. Bentley's engineering ensures both smoothness and responsiveness. Whether you're in relaxed tour mode or pushing hard, the car adapts to your driving style. Scene directions. Footage of the gear selector moving. Close-up on shifter, drive mode buttons, and gauge cluster during gear shifts. Exterior shot of the car accelerating, maybe from a low angle to highlight movement. Narrator. Ride quality is exceptional. Mulliner doesn't just give you the power, it gives you the ride. Active suspension and adaptive dampers cushion imperfections, while four-wheel steering helps maneuverability. Even though it's a grand, heavy convertible, it feels surprisingly nimble, yet majestic, on the move. Scene directions. Interior shot as car goes over a gentle dip or bump, showing smoothness. Wide exterior shot on a winding road, cornering. Perhaps from drone or side camera. Narrator. Braking is equally impressive. High-performance brakes, potentially carbon ceramic, ensure you have confidence no matter how fast you're going. Safety, control, and performance are all balanced seamlessly. Scene directions. Close-up on brake calipers and discs. Shot of the driver applying brakes, maybe pedal motion. Exterior shot of tire rotation while braking, if safe, simulated. Narrator. Now, let's talk about sound. With the roof down, the Mulliner convertible is not just a visual feast, it's oral poetry. You hear the V8 growl, the turbos whisper, and when you let off, there's that rich, deep burble that feels like a classical composition. Mulliner's exhaust tuning gives you a soundtrack that is as refined as the car itself. Scene directions. Interior shot with wind, engine revving, roof down. Exterior shot from behind or side capturing the design of the exhaust and a little puff of sound. Slow motion of exhaust tips with some light reflecting on them. Narrator. Let's go back inside for a moment. The driving position is commanding, yet intimate. The steering wheel is thick, leather-wrapped, and likely hand-stitched. The pedals are well placed, and everything feels weighted just right. It's the kind of car that makes you feel like you're sitting in a classic Grand Tourer, but with all the modern sensibilities. Scene directions. Close-up of steering wheel, stitching detail, paddle shifters if any. Footage of driver's foot on pedal, hand shifting or adjusting steering. Over-the-shoulder shot of driver, eyes on road, dashboard in view. Narrator. Space-wise, you've got room for four. The rear seats are cozy, perfect for occasional passengers, kids, or a relaxing cruise. Not quite a daily commuter seating arrangement, but ideal for what this car was designed for, traveling in style. Even the backrests are finely finished, with luxury leather, stitching, and maybe even bespoke options from Mulliner for height or trim. Scene directions. Rear seat shot. Show the leather, headrests, seat belts. Close-up of rear door trim, stitching, and interior detail. Shot of someone placing a bag or small item in the rear footwell or trunk to show practicality. Narrator. Speaking of practicality, the trunk is decent for a convertible, not huge, but usable. Whether you're going on a weekend drive or taking a few bags, there's enough room to make this a real grand tourer, not just a pretty showpiece. Scene directions. Open trunk shot. Camera inside the trunk. Show cargo depth, trim, carpeting, maybe some personal items. Close up on trunk lid hinge, latch, finish. Narrator. Let's not forget the Mulliner personalization. This is not a one-size-fits-all car. Mulliner allows customers to choose bespoke leather hides, custom stitching, unique wood veneers, carbon fiber or metal inlays, and personalized badging. Every GTC Mulliner can be a one-of-one, tailored to the owner's tastes. Scene directions. Close up on Mulliner badging in the cabin. Show different trim pieces, leather, wood, metal, stitching. Perhaps show a bespoke spec book or interior sample. Narrator. On the tech front, Bentley doesn't compromise. You get premium audio, likely a Naim system or something of equivalent luxury, delivering crisp highs, deep bass, perfect for playing anything from classical to modern music as you cruise along with the top down. Scene directions. Show speaker grills, maybe the Naim logo if visible. Interior shot. Someone touching the volume or interacting with the infotainment system. Close up on the audio interface or equalizer on the screen if accessible. Narrator. Comfort is paramount. The air conditioning, climate zones, and vent placement are well thought out. Even with the roof down, the cabin stays relatively insulated, thanks to wind deflectors and aerodynamic design. You're not just exposed, you're protected, cocooned in luxury. Scene directions. Interior shot focusing on vents, climate controls. Show wind deflector behind the rear seats if present. Perhaps some slow-motion hair-blown driving shot to illustrate wind control. Narrator. Let's talk about driving dynamics for a second. In slower, elegant driving, you can lean into the relaxed grand touring vibe. Smooth, comfortable, refined. But when you want to push, this GTC Mulliner is ready. Its power delivery, cornering ability, braking performance, it all comes together to deliver a performance that doesn't compromise luxury. Scene directions. Montage. Winding road, cornering, accelerating, braking. Interior shots of driver shifting, steering, looking confident. Exterior drone shot of the car hugging curves. Narrator. If you're a chauffeur, or someone being driven, the back seats are a treat. The craftsmanship continues back there, leather, wood, and metal touches. Rear passengers will feel indulged, even if the ride is sporty or relaxed. Scene directions. Rear passenger POV. Looking at door trim, cabin finish, ambient lighting, if any. Medium shot of rear passenger sitting, adjusting seat or leaning back. Narrator. From a luxury perspective, safety is also a priority. Bentley equips its convertibles with advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, potentially even automated parking. It's not just about going fast, it's about doing it safely, and in style. Scene directions. Show driver activating cruise control or driver assist feature. Close up on steering wheel buttons, dashboard indicators. Exterior shot. Car maneuvering in a parking or tight space simulated. Narrator. Fuel efficiency, for a car like this, is quite reasonable given the hybrid powertrain. The electric capability gives you silent cruising for short trips, while the gasoline engine steps in for high-speed driving or longer tours. It's an intelligent balance of performance and eco-consciousness. Scene directions. Instrument cluster. Show hybrid indicator, EV mode, battery gauge. Driving shots. Car smoothly switching between electric and hybrid modes, if possible to simulate. Dashboard shot with energy flow diagram on screen, if available. Narrator. Now, let's talk about exclusivity. The Mulliner division is Bentley's highest personalization arm. That means each GTC Mulliner can be tailored to the owner's exact wishes, bespoke colors, custom interiors, even hand-stitched details. That level of customization doesn't just make the car rare, it makes it deeply personal. Scene directions. Show variety of sample leather hides, color swatches, veneer samples, if you have them in the chute. Close up on personalization features, embroidery, custom veneers, special badges. Narrator. When it comes to ownership, driving a GTC Mulliner is about more than just having a convertible. It's about making a statement that you value craftsmanship, heritage, luxury, and performance. It's not a supercar chase, it's a lifestyle. Scene directions. Lifestyle shots. The car parked at a driveway, someone stepping out dressed elegantly, closing the door gently. Perhaps a shot of the sky with the roof down, cruising. Narrator. Let's talk numbers. The 2026 Bentley Continental GTC Mulliner has been listed by some U.S. Bentley dealers. For example, Bentley of Greenwich lists a 2026 GTC Mulliner for around $446,155. Another listing from Bentley Naples, Florida shows a retail price of $431,335. And yet another spec from the same dealer lists a price of $460,198. Narrator. If you look at the 2025 model for comparison, Kelley Blue Book notes that the 2025 GTC Mulliner started at $363,550. Edmunds shows a slightly different MSRP for their 2025 Mulliner. Narrator. So why the jump? The 2026 model seems to command a premium, likely because of low production, Mulliner personalization, and perhaps newer hybrid technology or special spec cars. For a buyer, that means you're not just paying for a car, you're investing in exclusivity, craftsmanship, and a deeply personalized driving experience. Scene directions. Show close-up of the price tag, spec sheet, if available in video. Cut to glamorous shots of the car in a showroom environment or parked with a good backdrop. Possibly a scene of dealer signage, Bentley logo, or banner. Narrator. Let's consider who this car is for. If you're someone who values handcrafted interiors, bespoke options, and the prestige of Bentley's Mulliner division, this is a car that lets you make it uniquely yours. If you love driving but also want the comfort and luxury to go long distances, the GTC Mulliner delivers. And if you want an open-top Grand Tourer that doesn't compromise on power, refinement, or exclusivity, this is it. Scene directions. Montage. Owner driving on a coastal road, top down, wind and hair. Close-ups. Hands-on steering wheel, speedometer, exterior beauty shots. Narrator. On the flip side, maintaining a car like this isn't trivial. Luxury cars, especially bespoke ones, demand high upkeep, service, premium fuel, and careful attention. Insurance is also going to be very high. But for the right buyer, those costs are part of the lifestyle. Scene directions. Interior shot of maintenance log, service book if you simulate. Visual of a service center or a Bentley workshop, perhaps a technician polishing or checking the car. Narrator. Let's not forget, though, that the GTC Mulliner is not just a car, it's a statement. It's about heritage, craftsmanship, and luxury touring. It's about standing out, but in a refined, meaningful way. Scene directions. Slow motion shots of the car driving by a stately building, maybe a mansion or rolling hills. Silhouette shot at sunset, convertible top down. Close up on Mulliner script or crest. Narrator. In short, the 2026 Bentley Continental GTC Mulliner is more than just a convertible, it's a rolling masterpiece. Everything from the powertrain to the leather, from the wheels to the roof, has been carefully considered and crafted to deliver an experience that is both exclusive and exhilarating. Scene directions. Recap montage. Exterior beauty shots, interior luxury shots, performance driving, and a lifestyle scene cruising with top down. Narrator. If you're thinking of getting one, you're stepping into a world where art meets engineering, where luxury meets performance, and where your car can truly be your canvas. And if you're just here to enjoy the ride, I hope this walkaround gave you a deeper appreciation of what the GTC Mulliner represents. Closing call to action. Thanks so much for watching this full visual review of the 2026 Bentley Continental GTC Mulliner here on New Auto Cars. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming reviews. Drop a comment below, would you own a car like this? What color or interior spec would you choose? Until next time, stay tuned and stay passionate.